Hi, my name is Samantha and welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be turning these bolts into jar openers. Let's get into it. So I've got my most popular cat pattern here, my most popular cat pattern in flannel for towels, and I have it in quilting cotton here that we're going to make jar openers. And then this dog print. This one's a little thinner, but I do have a second I don't know the word of it, stash of fabric of it. It came as 2 pieces. So we are going to be making dog and cat jar openers to list on Etsy. These will not be available at any shows this year unless there are some within the stash. These are specifically for Etsy to be set aside so that I can have a quantity available with a short ship time so that they can get it mailed out fast to you guys. So we gotta iron these fabrics and then cut them up. And there's gonna be 120. So I'm hoping that I can do at least like 20 or 30 of them a day, knock this project out in a week. So let's see how long it takes me to do this. Here are the 2 fabrics roughly cut and ironed. This is what was left over of the small cut of the bolt, and then I did have to break into the other half of the bolt. So we've got 10 of each here, which will, once they're cut up, allow for 60 of each pattern. So let me cut these up and we can move on to the next step. Here is all the fabric cut up for jar openers. This was that extra little piece. I cut it into coasters. This is the piece that is left over at the end. These are actually larger than I expected. I was planning on turning them into coasters, but the fact that they are actually the majority over 6 inches, it's more economical to make them into jar openers. So those that I can turn into jar openers, I'm going to cut these into jar opener size, and then those that need to be coaster size are going to be coasters. So we will see what we're ending up with this like leftover fabric that doesn't equate into the 60 and 60 that we had already counted. Here are all the extra pieces chopped up. I only had to do 3 strips that were coasters. All the rest were able to be jar openers, so that's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna have to throw an extra roll into the mix, but I'm gonna get these all chopped up so I can start assembling these jar openers. Here's the fabric cut, shelf liner cut, and I'm gonna pack it up into this basket. We're actually going on a road trip. I love prepping projects like this, you know, ironing, cutting. That takes so much space, so much time and tools that once I get it to this point, it's much easier to transport. There's steps that I can do in the car, there's steps I can do while watching TV. So I do need to bring my sewing machine along, but these are most of the tools that I will bring along with me. Pins, and I love these closed containers. My tags, an extra whole spool of thread, chopstick, big scissors, little scissors, and then these are the interfacing for the couple coasters. So I'm going to load this up and I will take this along with me and work on it. If I get it done, I get it done. If I don't, I don't. But I love having a project that I can do in the downtimes. So besides this, I need to bring along my sewing machine. It is Friday, July 7th. I have the jar openers stitched together. They need to be trimmed and turned. I did not end up working on them while we were on vacation, so this project, I'm a little behind my time frame that I wanted, but that is all good. You guys were really liking the Hobby Lobby fabric series, so I'm glad I was able to get that posted and you guys have been able to enjoy it. Update on the got openers. So today is Thursday, July 13th, I believe, and I got the jar openers turned and pinned over the weekend, and these were ready to be sewn up on Monday, but I got sick. I'm sure you can still hear it in my voice, so I have not been able to do anything. I'm wondering, can I knock these out today after work and be able to finish recording the last clip of this video and edit and upload tonight? I don't know, we'll see. You're either gonna see this day of, or you're gonna see this a week from now. But wish me luck. I forgot to mention that these 2 guys are sitting over here because I forgot to put tags in them. So I was like working on these assembly line style and must have gotten distracted and I didn't put tags. So these need to be seam ripped, just this portion, have a tag sewn in, and then I can finish sewing these up. Oh my goodness, it is almost 8 o'clock and I have finished all the jar openers, the coasters,
the extra ones we cut out. I even did the 2 that needed the label. I was gonna save these to later and say, oh, screw it, I'll do it another time. But I seam ripped and I added the label in. I am so proud of myself. So we've got 60 of the dog paw print, 60 of the cats, and then we have all of these extra, and we have all of these coasters. I think it's 2 sets of coasters. So I need to take pictures of these, upload them onto my Etsy, so now these can be ready to ship, and I've got a huge quantity of these. These are going to be set aside. These are not for shows. These are only for online. And this project really, I think, is going to be great. Hopefully it draws some more traffic onto my Etsy shop. I hope to add, like, in sets of 20, maybe 40. I say 20, amounts of 20, because that's how much I can make from one roll of other patterns, so that I can get more patterns on my Etsy. But to do it on Etsy, each pattern needs to be its own listing, which is a lot of work. So I need to have enough to make it worth it. So we're starting off with these 2 guys. I am absolutely not going to get these uploaded tonight because I, like I said, still do not feel good. So now that this video is done, I can go take some NyQuil and edit this video, post it, and go to sleep. But I am so happy that I got all this done. All of this done! Yay! Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.